Hello everyone, welcome to Phasmophobia. So, it's been a while, but we're finally getting to the medium maps after I played all of the small maps now. I ended up playing the small maps and getting to the new Grafton. So, we are going into Grafton's sister map, Bleasdale, which it's very weird now that both Bleasdale and Grafton are finally reworked. Alright, I have to kind of think about a strategy as well. No hiding spot. And I did check the breaker, it's back here. So, I do really love the new Grafton. I wouldn't say it's like one of my favorite maps, but it's definitely one of the most solid maps in this game. And it's so good to have another map that you can have in rotation that feels really unique and special. So now let's try and remember Bleasdale. Already I'm getting tricked by some things. So one of the differences now is that Grafton is still a small map, but this is a medium map, which I'm still getting used to. It still feels really nice though for a medium map. So if that's kind of their idea, is this size generally for a medium map, you could probably have a little bit bigger of a medium map. Maple Lodge is probably a medium map. You know, that's a bit bigger than this. No, I remember one of my hiding spots was always this one, but guess no luck. So let's see if we can remember the cursed items. I believe the music box could be here. Now I kind of want to leave some house lights on, just so I can maybe see if I need to run around. But I don't know where I'm gonna hide, I don't know where the ghost is. No, there's not a cursed item in here. I don't think there's a cursed item outside. Those motion sensors. Okay, but we do have this hiding spot, which I tend to really enjoy. Now unfortunately, we have to deal with snow for the first time. So I'm gonna have to get a little bit more than just seeing my breath to find the ghost. I'm gonna try and not turn on another light, because I'm gonna end up like breaking a breaker. So let me maybe turn off. I'll leave the one light on over there if maybe we get hunted and I need to, maybe it'll help me out. I'm gonna turn this light off. Before we go any further though, let me check for the rest of the cursed items. So, no Ouija board. And if I can remember, wasn't there another one potentially over here? Remember there being 3. Okay. Well, is there anyone here? Can you give me a sign? There was another one around here. I remember there being 3 on the first floor. Either way, I'm going to continue trying to find the ghost. Let's do as I said. I'm gonna leave the one light on. Hit that one. Let's head upstairs. So if I can run around, I didn't really check outside. If we don't find the ghost, maybe that's where I'll end up looking last. We definitely need to get this light on. So one thing is I'm not really used to how bright these maps are now with the lights on. Maybe I'm just feeling like Tanglewood isn't actually that big. Okay, now we got 2 things right next to each other. That's very convenient. Like 2 of the same photos. Okay, I'm not gonna use that just yet. I want to drain my sanity. I'm gonna try and start out pretty casual, not doing too crazy. I really don't know how my sanity drain's gonna be. Alright, let me also check the, well, okay, I'm trying to remember, but the monkey paw location could be here, but we do have the mirror. Oh my god, I grabbed that and it just swung open. Now I think this technically could be a hiding spot, but it's not really the greatest hiding spot. Okay, I'm gonna step out in the light and take a look at who we're dealing with. Jerry Watts, 3 videos, prevent a hunt with crucifix, and motion sensor. Now I did upgrade to the tier 3 motion sensor. I'm not gonna turn on this light, but I guess I'll turn on the attic light. I do a bad job of doing doors, also counting my lights. So I'll check out up here a little bit. Jerry, are you up here? We have another Jerry, I think. That was 2 in a row. Are you up here, Jerry? Is anyone up here? Okay, that's locked. Can I afford? Oh, one more light. No, unfortunately, we've not heard anything. Okay, we have the magic ball here still, but no tarot cards. Jerry, are you here by chance? Maybe what I should do, there's the old mannequin. Maybe I should just go get a thermometer, because I don't know, we're maybe dealing with a shade here. Well, let's just take our time. Well, that was the wood. I thought I heard the breaker kick, but it was just the creaking wood. Okay, I just found I was holding my mic open again. I'm gonna peek in here. Yeah, these things. I've not seen this mannequin move though, so I'm sure it can teleport. But I have had ghosts around here. Speaking of a ghost though, can we use this? Okay, so here's an upstairs hiding spot. We have a downstairs hiding spot. Maybe this ghost really is outside. Alright, maybe I will leave my stuff at the door. I kind of want to leave my stuff at the other door, because I want to go in from over there. So, I don't know. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave my stuff here, and I'm going to bring stuff to, mainly a thermometer, but maybe a video cam and other stuff. But maybe this actually is an outside ghost. Well, that other side is kind of a dead end if we get hunted, so I'll just kind of work with my stuff here. So I'm going to switch back to the camera in case we get a ghost event or something. I'm probably not going to need the EMF immediately. But what I want to do, I think I turned off most of the... Oh boy. I think I turned off most of the lights upstairs. Can I take a photo through that? Oh, please tell me that'll somehow work. Oh, cool, it actually did. Okay, maybe we're not dealing with an outside ghost. If you're generally in this area, that's way more work withable. 11. That's pretty warm for snowing. Oh, well, it's still colder than over here. What about this room? Oh, okay. Dealing with a hallway? I guess this is technically a hallway. Okay, this room I've had some kind of troubles with. But if we can run upstairs, we got a good hiding spot. So, I'm gonna drop my equipment here. I want to make sure I know what I'm doing. So, do I have any other lights on? That's gonna be my hiding spot. I'm just gonna leave the light on off in there. So we have 2 lights on. Didn't have this one on. What I kind of want to do, just so we do have some lights if we get hunted, is keep this one on, and we can have this one on. Well, there we go. We got this whole first floor lit up. This is a good scenario for Bleasdale. So, let's just take my first stuff in there. I could turn on this light as well. Actually, we don't really need it on. We can see if we're going through. I'd rather turn on this one. If there is a light switch, it's over here, I guess. Okay, I remember working with this spot before. This is where I'll put my light, just so we can see as we go through here. But that door might end up getting me killed. So let me drop everything over here. But let me end up using my evidence stuff I brought in. It's not down to freezing yet. So maybe the breaker warmed everything up. But I feel like on a cold map, it probably would be freezing by now. Alright, I'll come back to that. Now, can I put this on the ceiling? Yes. Luckily, this map is new enough to where I can. But I think on Tanglewood, I've had some moments where I couldn't put this thing down on the ceiling. But that is really the go-to strat. Ooh, perfect timing. Thank you. So we don't have any other evidence, right? We're doing dots, you know, yokai, I need to be careful, and Raiju again. Let me check. I don't like that these are over here. And Ghost Orb. Okay, I'm gonna get back in the light so we don't drain too much sanity. There, we're actually getting some media, and we're working nicely here. I don't like that. Could be Mimic again. I don't like that. Could be Raiju or Yokai. Maybe just Banshee. Doesn't seem to be a Thay because it was not active at all when I was walking around here. So if it's potentially Mimic, I'm gonna have to check the Mimic evidence. Now, oh, Mimic will not give dots though, right? Yeah, I need to remember those, but I didn't think dots was one. Alright, so we're not dealing with a Mimic. Let's try and see. EMF 5, UV, writing, freezing, or spirit box. Wow. Okay, this is an interesting scenario where it could just literally be all of the rest of these. So, while I have the sanity, I think I'm just going to go get more evidence stuff in here. There are some doors to touch around here, so I'm going to just bring in the glow stick, and this is the rest of the evidence stuff. So maybe we can get the UV a little old school with a door touch and not having to rely on the footprints. So Jerry, do you want to do something? I already have a photo of you in film. Maybe let's just leave this here for now. Get the book down in the middle. And maybe it's time to have a little session. I'm gonna grab my photo cam. I think it's better to have a photo cam because there's a lot more things you can just set up and record. So you can end up doing that, but you want more photos of the ghost than like videos if you are just trying to get a perfect game as easy as possible. Alright, well, I do have my headlamp and the house lights are on, so I don't really need a light other than the one in here. Maybe I'll just turn this on. Are you here? Stand right in the center. Are you friendly, Jerry? Are you friendly? Are you here? How old are you? Where are you? Hope I don't piss him off by talking to him. Oh, it could be a yokai. I really need to be careful about that because I've died twice to a yokai in the last 5 days. The yokai would talk to me though. I'm not gonna rule out Spirit Box just yet. It's strange though. Okay, if that was not an event, you should have left a fingerprint potentially. Oh my god. So, I don't think I have a photo of that yet. God, even that just showing up scares me. Really good photos this game. Can we get the lights back on? Why is that other light? Okay, I guess it got backwards somehow. Either way, it's on. So is that one. Not anymore. No EMF 5. I can take a photo of the EMF. Now, we're actually good with photos, so I kind of hate doing media before knowing what the ghost is, but since we had the opportunities, we got camera done. Since it's a yokai or potentially a yokai, I'm gonna go get maybe a crucifix or a smudge or maybe both now, and try and get this last evidence. So yeah, I'm bringing in a crucifix and a smudge, and I'm gonna get the sound recorder, and maybe we'll just start doing that. And as for objectives, still need videos, and then we do need a crucifix and then the motion sensor, so we'll bring that. Come on now. Oh, I cannot see you. Sometimes it's hard to tell when you're being attacked, but I was holding the button, but of course I wasn't recording. I was about to say too, my sanity has been good. I want this to kind of cover that area a little bit, but maybe it should just cover this whole room. Yeah, I don't like that you're roaming out there. I do have a smudge if I get attacked. Sometimes it's hard to turn this thing on and then immediately hit it again and record. I was holding the record button, but it didn't work. Let's just turn this light on. Did you turn the light out over here somehow? Or is that light on and you just can't see through the door? Yeah, it is on and it's just hard to see through the door. Alright, Jerry. So I was gonna mention, on this map, sanity has been easier to keep high, but now Jerry's getting a little active. Oh, okay, this is one thing we need to check. So book has not been thrown. 4 degrees. Either Jerry is changing favorite room again. You think he's changed into here? Oh my god, he's definitely roaming in here, but that doesn't mean this is his favorite room now. Okay, Jerry. Maybe we should get the motion sensor in here. Let's keep trying to play with Jerry. I'm gonna grab 2 motion sensors and another crucifix. As I come back, of course, now he's turned the breaker off. So my goal was to put 2 motion sensors down. And then I can get this other crucifix in this room, if this is now his favorite room. So this will cover most of this. Maybe I should just put this down, I don't really know. I'm gonna put one here, and then put one here, so that way we could know if he's going around in here. Oh, no. Breaker is definitely off. I'm gonna grab my smudge, this is kind of bad. I can go the other way. Where's my smudge? I do need to get a crucifix burn, so I do kind of need to maybe do this. I know this is terrifying. I always feel safer with the smudge though. Are you hunting? Oh, did you burn the crucifix? I think you did. Okay. I heard something weird happening. Maybe you didn't burn the crucifix. It's just like all these lights are out for some reason. Okay, I don't understand why some of the lights were out. Maybe that had to have burned a crucifix, right? No. Maybe I kicked the... Oh, maybe he kicked the breaker. Okay, he kicked the breaker by turning on some kind of light. Okay, I'm gonna... Maybe now the temperatures are gonna tell me what room he's actually in. I do not like that. These roamy ghosts. Why are we getting ghosts that have multiple cold rooms? I even have a motion sensor that's trying to help me. Get this light back on. I'm gonna cover this side of it, and then I'll cover this side just to see if he's going around here. But at least we have a crucifix in each room. I can't believe we have another ghost that's just making 2 rooms cold. It's snow, so it's obviously helping. It's getting help in doing that. But I think this is the main room now. Let me watch the motion sensor actually. Although... yeah, he just went into here and he just went that way. I think the motion sensors work like they're supposed to now. And flash this way and then flash this way. Let me walk in here one more time. Yeah, I think he's decided he has a new favorite room. So, I'll try and drop a smudge in here. We have a crucifix in here. Well, what do we need? We don't need this. It could be an EMF. Oh, I forget. It's ghost orbs. So let's look for ghost orbs in here. Man, we still have so many things to check for one more evidence. And then, but we don't need this, so okay. Wasn't too hard to migrate everything in here. Let me check. Oh, okay, that was nice. But, oh, okay, there's the ghost orb. I was gonna say, I'm not seeing your ghost orb. There, you are now in this room. So, I don't want to get caught off guard. Probably gonna have to bring in salt to check for UV. I kind of like leaving this here. What I'm gonna do though, because this ghost could definitely roam. I'm gonna have this cover like half of this whole room, and then it'll cover a lot of the other side. Then this'll should cover the rest. Now I hope it crossed over there. Alright, Jerry, do you want to talk to me? There's still some stuff I need to be doing. I'm gonna turn off my headlamp, please. I could try Spirit Box again. I have no idea. I haven't taken sanity because I really was trying to get the objective. Jerry, are you here? Can you please give us a sign? Please don't roam. Oh my god, that is not the sign I need. It can't be Jin though. I guess I could take my big light, but there's no real reason to. Oh yeah, I gotta bring this thing over here. Okay, we can't get the EMF on that now. Oh, okay, new things are getting EMF. I gotta go get the breaker on. This is only gonna be draining my sanity more, which is a good thing. Maybe this is like a Fae that aged because we're not getting hunted. I haven't spent too much time with it. Maybe it aged a little bit when I was walking around at the beginning. Yeah, I don't like that I'm running and losing my... Okay, oh, I have both my lights, I didn't realize. Okay, so now we're working in a new room. You moved this door. I should actually have realized. Okay. UV, it's a banshee. It seemed like we were dealing with a pretty normal ghost, not like something that would hunt a little earlier, like a raiju. It's not been too, like, followy, like a banshee normally is. Okay, since we know it's a banshee, I still want to get the rest of the sounds. We need to burn up a crucifix, so that would be a good thing to film. Okay, great timing. So then we have the motion sensor, which I could also film. I'm going to play it more interesting. I'm going to stay low sanity. I need to turn that off. Let me just go ahead and grab this if I can, which I cannot. I'm going to try and put this in the center here. Can I? Oh, of course I can't put it there. Okay, maybe I'm gonna put this here. And then, I don't know, here. So if he's walking around here, maybe we'll see, but we won't know if he's over there. I kind of want to know more. I need more motion sensors. I think you can only have 2 anyway. Alright. Okay. This... If I could just get the... Oh, I dropped it. Yes, if I could just get the motion sensor, please. You're over here, though, now. I'm gonna try and step back a little bit. Come on, just one more motion sensor. I could also bring, like, candle salt, which we could have gotten photos of the salt, but surprisingly we didn't need UV photos during one of these. Okay, get that back on, please. How are you not going through the... No! Can you please? I don't want to ask for another sign. At least if he hunts, he's probably going to hunt from over there. Damn it, I had to talk. There goes my sprint again. But at least I knew. Yeah, he probably is seeing me. I want to keep my smudge. Oh boy, I hope we're safe. And see if he saw me go in here. I don't think he did once I was on the 2nd floor. I don't think he could have seen me. Okay, I wanted to risk one hunt here just for fun. Prove I could escape. I'm gonna let him go. So maybe I'll just go back, take sanity, and we'll get the audio now that we survived a hunt. Oh no, medium map, these hunts. Man, seems like there's a big difference between a medium map and a small map's hunt. He's still going. I was actually getting used to that hunt length. I'm gonna turn this off again. Okay, I'm just gonna run outside, take sanity, and kind of start over here. So let's just make this a almost perfect game. We're not gonna find the bone. Let's get all media and finish this up. So hopefully the rest of this game won't take too long. I'm bringing in some smudges to try and get some more activity, but I went right back up in sanity, so we should be right at the top again with that. A smudge. I have another smudge on me. Let's get this candle down. Then all I need to do now, we do need to film. Grab this. And of course I dropped my camera, but at least now I realize it doesn't eat up your sprint. If you just hit the button again, you can sprint again, so at least it's not too terribly game breaking. Alright, Jerry. I know you're probably pissed at me, but are you even here? Okay. Wildest door slam I've ever heard. I would have almost said that was a Ure door slam. So I'm glad after the Chronicle update it's harder to tell. Now we're back in the dark. I'm gonna go we have sanity. I'm gonna go hit the breaker. Now it's all time to just get the 3 sounds. We can get a easy sound from the fire. But I don't know how much Jerry is gonna want to cooperate with me. Oh, gotta light this again. Oh my god, too many buttons. Jerry, are you here? Yes, you're right on top of me. Kinda wanna reposition the motion sensors. You're right on top of the candle, so any kind of thing you want to say to me, Jerry? Again, you're a banshee, so I don't know if I could pick up that banshee sound on here, but that would be pretty cool. I'm just gonna sit here and record. Jerry, are you here? Oh my god, yes you are. I don't know where though. He's shadow form again. I'm still getting another sound. That's always weird. During an event like that, sometimes a sound will pop up during the event, so then there's another one you need to get. But there, that's a high quality one. I just wanted the extinguish, which happened anyway. Seemed like there was something there. Okay, well maybe Jerry did want to answer to some of my calls. Okay, I was wondering if that was gonna make me walk through the wall. But yes, that did happen in this room. My fear is that, like, it'll do a sound somewhere else, but I think it leaves the sound where it's standing. So it's not gonna, like, unless it's actually in the other room, it's not gonna leave it through the wall. Okay, 2 easy sounds. Why do you not want to just blow out the candle now? Give us a sign, Jerry. Anything you want to do? I forget how nice, like, some of the stuff on this map is. Like, there's nice cupcakes and the cake over here. Alright, Jerry. Oh! Almost got distracted. Okay, we're recording. There we go. All unique. We know it's a banshee. No, it's not a mimic. It's not gonna happen again. So there. Alright, we survived a hunt. Let's just get out of here and see what happens next game. Alrighty. 2,000 bonus. There we go. A couple dailies, but there's a nice increase now that we're playing a medium map. So, oh, I did get the bone, dummy. Remember, the bone was with the cursed item. I forgot about that. Okay, so there. I didn't forget the stuff that happens at the very beginning of the game. And, I take a photo of it, so it's, I should be able to go back and look. But alright, perfect game to start out. So, let's hope we continue having this good luck. Well, it's raining now, so I'm going to get in here, and we're going to go straight to the breaker, which I saw on the second floor. So something I had mentioned when I had made videos in August was that I might edit these more like when I played Sons of the Forest, and that was basically, I meant like I might do more cuts, but I really haven't done that yet. But on these bigger maps, I might not have that much to talk about when walking around and looking for the ghost. So it might get to the point where I cut out some of the beginning when I'm just looking for the ghost. Don't have really anything to talk about. But for the time being, let's just keep scanning around. I'm going to check out the second floor first. I'm going to do pretty much the same strategy every time, is just get the breaker on. Maybe look for that cursed item. The doors are crazy. I did see that they're going to update the doors finally to where they will keep swinging. So like if I think there'll be like momentum to them, which is perfect for VR. When you play this game in VR, doors just suck. So if they fix that, doors will be way nicer, and that alone will make VR a lot more fun to play. Because I am a VR fan of this game. Now, let me check my hiding spot. Oh, God, I hate that mannequin. So no voodoo doll, and of course these are locked. Now, I don't know if there's hiding spots back here, or if, you could go back here and like hide. I don't know, this is kind of like maybe if you get lucky, maybe the ghost wouldn't see you. But I'm not going to trust that. I am kind of running around a little bit. I haven't really been around back here too much. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is just check the attic here, and if we don't find the ghost up there, I think I'll just do some more searching. Let's see, maybe we're gonna, oh my God, these doors. Maybe we're gonna deal, it's hunting. It's hunting. What? It's hunting. Is it a demon? It's on the first floor. I can hear it. This is bad. This is terrifyingly bad. Oh my God, this is bad. This has got to be a demon. Dude, I love this game. Dude, I hate it. The hunts are so long on a medium map compared to a small map. Oh my God, I didn't use the cursed item, did I? I didn't even find the cursed item. This is nuts. Okay, so that had to have been a demon hunt, because I was nowhere near her, and there's no way my sanity. While I'm up here, oh my God. I'm gonna look for the tarot cards. I didn't look if they were right here. Okay, no tarot cards. I'm gonna try and get out of here alive. I don't have a smudge. I don't really have a hiding spot. Is there a hiding spot up here? That hiding spot was locked. Oh my God, how is there not a hiding spot up here on professional? There could be a hiding spot over here. That's the dead end. There's no hiding spot in the attic. I can always hide behind the bathtub. She must have been hunting on the first floor. Okay. This is dangerous. Breaker's on. Get this light on. I'm gonna conserve my sprint. Was that a hunt? No, but she threw something. This is so... I'm not used to stuff like this happening in this game. I think it was just a demon ability hunt. Oh my god, all this stuff that was thrown. Get me out of here. Okay. Let's go check sanity. There's no way. I mean, I didn't drain pretty much any sanity. Let's see. 82. Okay. Man. No other ghost can hunt above 80. A yokai will hunt at 80 or under if you're talking. I wasn't even near the thing. That was a classic demon hunt. But we gotta figure out where the room is. Alright, I am not going back in without a smudge after that. I guess I'm gonna have to rely on the bathtub hiding spot. I'm gonna get the thermometer so we can find the room. And honestly, maybe... Well, the crucifix will have way more of a range. So it might get burned up. But it might also help me. So, yes, I'm gonna rely on the bathtub as my hiding spot. If not, I gotta go all the way upstairs and just hide back where I was hiding behind that table. Is this room cold? Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna put this down. Maybe it'll have such a big range. It'll reach someone. I'm gonna try and organize my stuff here. So I have a smudge and a thermometer. Let's just go around and try and find the ghost room. That's a hiding spot, but I do not trust it. Hopefully by now we can just walk in here and find the room that's cold. Okay, found it. I was about to say, too, we've never really had a ghost in that kitchen, maybe once before, so that's cool. I'm gonna drop the thermometer because we know it's freezing. We're gonna get this in here, dead center. So that against a demon, that thing will hunt like, or this range. I think it's like at least double, maybe triple. So that crucifix alone will have a gigantic range. I'm gonna trust that crucifix too. So I'm gonna drop my light here, get the rest of my equipment that I already have in here, and then we'll go and get actual. Please, without. Oh, come on now, you. Gotta drain my sanity as well. Should've. We don't need evidence. So this one might be a bit quicker of a game. I'm gonna keep my stuff in here. Where's the... Can I not pick that up anymore? Where's the... Oh, bake off. I thought that was it. Maybe the ghost threw it somewhere? Whatever. I'm looking for my meme. Anyway, we don't need evidence. So, repel, of course, and then 3 unique photos. So, a demon has what? Freezing, UV, okay, that's good. And writing, so that'll be good as well. Let's keep that in mind. I'm gonna get some stuff. We're gonna focus on media, get evidence, and then I won't bother going looking for the bone. Yeah, we do have a hiding spot though. I was gonna say we don't have a hiding spot, but the bathtub is always there, so we're gonna rely on that. So, how was our sanity? Like, I'm gonna take a pill, not that it matters, because it'll still just do its ability. And let me just get the other crucifix in there for now. We need photos of stuff, so yeah, I wanted this and this. Okay, we can do that. So we'll get photos of the footprints, maybe fingerprints if we get lucky. And we'll try and get photos done. And I don't know, this is a weird game because I mean, it's good that we know it's a demon. I'm also going to put this on this side. This also just has a huge range. So these crucifixes are going to save me. Now, I could try and film this too, but I don't really need to. Put one here. Get the UV going. Get the camera going. I didn't bring the video cam, so screw the video cam. We don't need that just yet. One of the objectives was photos. So, oh, speaking of photos, there. I don't think I've done that yet. I don't think I've done anything. We need to get writing in here as well, just to get a photo of it. You were doing stuff in here. How have you not walked through the salt? Keep that camera out. Oh, yes. Okay, the little footsteps. Yes. Didn't realize who you were. Kelly Martin. Didn't even really think about the name. Repel, so we're gonna have to get the crucifixes out of here at some point. And then still 3 unique photos, which I got 1 more to take. But of course, we're gonna be trying to fill all of them. But I'm gonna be standing in here. I think even if the ghost does its ability, the crucifix will save me. Okay, well, I have to admit, I kind of want to go get the video cam just so we have other things to do. And we can kind of work on everything. So let's get the book in here. We'll get the video cam and maybe the sound as well. And it sucks because there's not really any doors on any of these doorways. They're all open. There's a door over there she might touch. Now, no matter what, I will be able to get a photo. Okay. I would rather get the writing. Can you really get the audio? Wait a minute, did I somehow cheese that? I did! I actually got the ghost writing. Wow, that was a little cheesy. But you can actually record the audio of ghost writing. I don't know how I feel about that. It's kind of weird, because there's so many other things I feel like you could record a sound of, but you can't. Oh well, I mean, I'll take it. You learn something new every day, I guess. Oh. I'm not sure. Let's take a look. So, no door to touch. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, okay, no. I knew I had something else I needed to do with that. And if we get that crucifix burned up, that'll be good enough. So maybe I should just go back and get some more stuff to film. Unfortunately, we have pretty high sanity, so I guess the ghost doesn't want to do anything. I might want to get more smudges. But let me go get a motion sensor, maybe more salt, and we'll try and film and get that out of the way. And yeah, we straight up still have 100 sanity. It was 98, so I think we're gonna have some time here to work with stuff. I'm gonna put one here, here, here. Damn you, making this hard on me. Put all this stuff down. Oh. Nice strategy. Roam out of the room. Please tell me you can't see through that door. I'm gonna run just so I can make sure I get away from her. I don't think I can hide in here. I just have to hope she doesn't come back here. Oh God. I can't tell. I think she's out in the hallway. Oh my God. I did say I liked hiding unconventionally like this. But God, it's so scary. At least I can tell when she's done hunting. I think she's left me. So much for those crucifixes having a lot more range. But yeah, what other ghost is going to hunt when you have just maximum? I didn't really go to the right hiding spot because she was right behind me already. Okay then. There's the salt. I don't know if there's a hiding spot outside. Get all these back on. Grab my damn smudge. So obviously, I can't trust you. So you've gone through all the salt. Okay, motion sensor. I'm gonna turn you off. See, demons are crazy though. At least she's not fast. She gives you a chance to survive because even though she hunts at 100 sanity, I have a chance of getting away. If she saw me though, she'd still speed up. I don't know. I guess she did start hunting from out there. Okay, I am happy. Fire extinguisher, motion sensor, writing. Didn't get the salt. Could get the other book and try and get the writing for that. And also, if I'm lucky enough, I could get the burned crucifix. But we don't have dots for a demon, correct? No. Okay, I guess I'm gonna try to focus on the video still. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna get more salt and see what else I could just get in here to try and help me. It still says 96 for sanity, so I could try and get the other crucifix, but I like having this one here just to make sure she doesn't try and hunt from my one escape route. Before I put stuff down, where's the camera? Put this down, pick up the camera. Oh my god, are you kidding me? You were just trolling me at this point. Okay, I'm gonna put the other salt here, just so you can't possibly be standing there. Oh, did I film the ghost riding already? I think I did. Oh my god, I did. Wow, we don't have too many options for filming for once. Okay. It's gonna be impossible to get this ghost to show itself. Really need to get lucky with the crucifix burning up here. Yeah, I knew I'm just not gonna get this salt photo. Whatever, salt video, whatever. This is a weird scenario, as I feel like this ghost is a classic Phasmophobia ghost if it's only going to hunt. But it's because I'm at high sanity and it's a demon. But surely the crucifixes still block that ability. I have a smudge on me, right? I'm gonna try and get her to do an event with a smudge. I can try and lower my sanity. This is a weird stalemate. I already have that recorded though, which sucks. Here, on here though, maybe I should just lower my sanity. So I don't have a photo of the cursed item. Of course I don't remember what that third one on the first floor was. Let me go over here. Turn this. Okay, well, there's my easy photo. Okay then. So I'm torn between just trying to get an event, trying to lower my sanity, or just keeping it high. This is a really weird match, because she's only not doing anything because I have high sanity, but then she attacks me. I'm trying to get her to do her ability that'll burn up a crucifix, but I can't film salt. I already have the motion sensor and everything else. Can you give us a sign, Kelly? Maybe I should just turn the motion sensor on to tell if she's here. Okay, and I was gonna say when she's here, I'm going to smudge, and now maybe she will do something. And turn off the motion sensor. I could try using the music box to lower my sanity. It sucks because there we go. I don't really have a cursed item that I can really use to lower my sanity properly. But okay. We just need one more of each. At least we got a door move, which, oh, wasn't really expecting. Some of these door moves seem to be a little buggy. It's alright. I could try and use sound. It sucks so bad. I mean, we're just not getting events because of the high sanity. I kind of refuse to use the music box right now. I am trying to like have good games, and once I get a little more into it, I'm gonna go for more crazy strats. But right now, I haven't even played Bleasdale that much, so I'm really trying to get used to it and learn. At least the ghost isn't changing its favorite room. Then I don't really know what I can bring back. I really just need to like lower my sanity to try and get more interactions. What I should do is like put one crucifix over here, one crucifix like right here, and try and lower my sanity in order to maybe have a higher chance of getting the objective. I'm gonna put this in here. Now that covers so much. I'm gonna put this right at the doorway. Now how much from the doorway does that cover? About right here to that line. So we put this other one kind of overlapping. Are you hunting? Somehow? No. Okay, well at least I'm happier with those crucifix placements. So maybe we'll at least get one burned up. I can get a photo. If I was lucky enough I could get a recording. And of course still I need to lower my sanity. I'm gonna go get more smudges and see what else I could just bring in. Yeah, there's not really much else I can get in here. I'm just gonna bring in smudge for my own safety. Maybe that way I can have multiple smudges on me if we do get hunted. But I'm just gonna try and play it safe. Maybe we're at about 91, 90. So what I'm gonna do is just pick up everything I need. Got... Oh, I didn't pick up the video or photo cam. So if the crucifix gets used, no matter what, I can just take a photo of it. I'm gonna sit in the dark now and just try and drain my sanity until we get a natural hunt. Good news is demon hunts at 70. So we don't have too much to go to get that hunt. I want to keep the 2 smudges on me. I'm not going to smudge either. Alright, let me just make sure. I still need to repel. Kelly, are you here? So yeah, I have to lower my sanity. I have to repel. Oh my god, no, the breaker. Okay, well maybe this is a good thing. That I can use this as an opportunity to go... Oh my god, are you kidding me? I'm gonna walk outside. I don't like that teleport. I'm gonna stand out here for a minute. I'm gonna let you maybe go back to your ghost room. Cause I don't like that you teleported to me out here. Okay, now I'm gonna go hit the breaker. And maybe while I'm doing this, a crucifix will get burned up. And at least I can take a photo. I gotta remember that, you know, my hiding spot's supposed to be back here, but if the ghost sees you in the hallway, that hiding spot can be a little hard to get to. That's why I kind of trusted running in there more, because I would have broke line of sight. But I mean, it's right here. If I had just turned left and gone in here, I would have been just as fine. So maybe I should just try and go that way instead of going that way. Just gonna try to take it easy. Lights are on. I haven't heard a crucifix. Maybe that's a good thing. Is it burned up over here? No. Okay, after that event, our sanity should be good. At least somewhat good. And then we walked around in the dark for a bit. Something was going on in here. Have I gotten an object thrown? Okay, the door was open. I was gonna say, come on, crucifixes, what are you doing? We need something. Okay, those are broke now. I can stay in the light in here. I don't want to risk the hunt. I mean, I know I have 2 smudges. I just wanted to run. I didn't want to risk it being a hunt. Kelly, can you give us a sign? These 2 crucifixes are really goodly placed. So I'm really putting my faith in them now. Putting my faith in the cross. Kelly, are you even here? Maybe. Oh, you can get the flickering lights. I gotta remember, you can film that, but that's a harder one to get. I have 2 smudges on me. I'm gonna smudge once and hope that helps me get something. Now I have 2 smudges. This is a crazy game. Demons are weird in this way, because you can just stay at literally 100 sanity and still get screwed over. To me, like the most classic Phasmophobia ghost from way back in the day is a ghost that just won't do any events, won't do anything, and will just wait till you get to 50 and sanity and just haunt you. That's kind of what this is. Like, this demon's not doing anything. And I should have low sanity. I do not want to risk using the music box. Where is probably better for me to stand? Probably on this side, so I can literally just see both from here. Kelly, are you here? My breath is still in here, right? Yeah, I think you're still here, Kelly. But I don't have room for this. What am I doing? Just keep the camera out. Kelly, can you give us a sign? This ghost is so stubborn, but I'm gonna hang in there because we're really close to just getting it. I could try and use the music box, and I might have to force a hunt. But I'm not even getting like the hunt ability. Oh, there it is. Yes, okay. Burn crucifix. That is that filled out. Let's get that turned on. You're doing other stuff too. Okay, I'm gonna try and... That should be everything. Let me walk over here. So I'm happy about a crucifix, but let me also just step outside. I don't think it'll... I don't want to use it... I don't want it to use up another crucifix just yet, so let me step outside. So, okay, what we need now is repel. That's the final challenge here. Oh, we still have 2 sounds. Okay, so that's why I don't want it to use another crucifix. So maybe we'll get a crucifix sound, and then we still need to survive. So the last goal is to get in there and use the sound recorder. Now... No! Why do I always have the worst timing with that? I think we may have gotten it. I like how I have 1 battery. Like, the battery's almost dead now on this. So did we get... We got ghost writing. I have to smudge. Where is she gonna be coming from? Oh, here she comes. Oh, hello. Ah. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Maybe she can't see me. Okay. Unless she does. Oh god, unless she did. You think she looked up here? Please. Oh my god. Why did I have to look? It was pretty cool though, looking down on her like that. Thing is, now she's just gonna check out the 2nd floor. She's not gonna come all the way back here though, right? I forget you can hear the ghost going up there, and that's a good, like, trick. You can't tell if the ghost is going up there or if it's actually about to turn around the corner and kill you. Alright, well, we were so close, but we did get the smudge. I don't know if I'm gonna have to do that again, but now she is smudged, so I might have another moment here. I just need you to blow out the candle. Alright. There might be 1 more smudge out there. Oh my god, that is creepy. Alright, if you don't mind. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Are you hunting from in there? Alright, come on. Oh. Okay, I don't think she can see me. I think she's just coming up here to check. At least we always have this hiding spot. Oh, please get me back here. Oh, did they change this? Or maybe with the light on you can just see through it better. I don't remember you, even with the light on, I don't remember being able to see through it this well. But maybe you could, because that's how, I remember you, like, being able to see the ghost, so that's kind of cool. I don't really remember that, though, so I don't know. Maybe they did change that, maybe they didn't. We are so close to having a really good game here, though. I just need 1 more sound. And luckily... Oh, I did use up my smudge. So I could leave. I don't really want to. I don't want to die either. We just need 1 more sound. It's not going to make that big of a difference. Oh god, I don't want to turn that off. Oh, so, man, I remember how I said I'd smudged her? She used her ability, which just overrode the smudge entirely. But onion. Please, oh my god, so lucky. If we can get this. Please don't. Can you finish your sentence, please? Okay. No, no, no. Oh my god, I should have just laughed. I don't know if I had really low sanity, so I don't know if she was roaming. I shouldn't have trusted it. Shouldn't have trusted these damn crucifixes either. I had a crucifix over here, and of course she was just out of range of it. I thought the crucifixes were way bigger for a demon. Alright, well, there's a good lesson. Sometimes you shouldn't overstay your welcome. But I wanted to go for it, alright? I think it was worth trying to go for. Let me just see. 0 favorite room at least. 2 abilities, so only twice? It seemed way more than that. 5 hunts. So even with the 5 hunts, only 2 of them were abilities. Only 3 events. Alright, well, that was a pretty thorough game. It just didn't have a good ending. Alright, let's go in for a 3rd one and try and see how we have a finale for this visit to Bleasedale. I really should have just gotten out of there when I used my last smudge. I should have just known this ghost was not going to give up with the hunting. Now once again, I'm getting in here. I did not look for the breaker. But I think again on this map there are only 2 breaker spots. I'm going to hit this light. But now that I'm going onto the medium maps, I really should be looking to see where the breaker is. Okay, got really lucky. So again, it's snowing. Now I haven't spent a lot of time out here, but maybe the ghost is out here. Is anyone here? I'm going to do a little walkthrough. That's not a hand, it's a glove. It's not the bone. This thing. And do we have this hiding spot? Alright, well we got this open. Weird steps. Alright, we're getting back inside. Oh, okay. Weird, once again, weird repeat. And maybe you're actually in here. So it's snowy and we're getting a ghost in this area. But I think this is going to be your room. Alright, before we go a little crazy, I didn't have any lights on outside. We got that light on. Got these lights on. Okay, I'm going to turn this light on. And then we'll hit the main light. I think it's already on. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave my stuff here. Well, I'm going to leave my stuff here. Because it's probably in there, but this ghost is being kind of weird. I'm going to turn that light on instead of that one. But I have a weird idea. I want to go this way to get my items. But I kind of don't like going this way. Because if the ghost starts hunting when you're leaving here, this is a dead end. Especially since the ghost room is nearby. That could be a really bad combination. But I don't go through that way enough, so I'm going to head back and we're going to bring some more evidence stuff in here. I think... Nah, those lights. I think technically this way is shorter to the ghost room. But... I mean, there was a lot longer walk to get here, so it is safer. I guess we're going to leave everything... Just leave the lights as they are. First thing I'm going to do... Oh my god, that's my lamp. See? Maybe it is just out here. That's the kind of thing, when the ghost can do stuff through walls, you can never trust where it actually is. But because it started touching the doors, give me a little more of a thought that it's actually going to be in here. No orbs. This is an idea. I want to like cover both of this. Oh shit, I mean that actually kind of works. Point that straight down. I mean, it works if it goes through the doorway. It covers half the room. That's still alright. I'm gonna leave that. And then we get the book down. I'm assuming it's that room. I have no idea. I think I'm just going to, since we didn't see orbs. Really? Breakers? What was that? What was that? I don't even know what that noise was. I hate you, ghost. You have to turn off the breaker. I'm gonna hit the breaker. Then I think I'm just gonna immediately bring more evidence stuff in here. Let me see if I can get to the breaker alive. Okay, hit it. Okay, I'm just gonna head back. I decided I am gonna take sanity, try and stay a high sanity again. High sanity is usually a good thing, but not against a demon. Because it just makes it to where the demon doesn't do anything, and then it hunts you with its ability. So 5, 8, and then 1, 4 in here. So we're not seeing orbs in here. We're touching doors, though. It'd be nice. There's a lot of doors to touch, so maybe we will capitalize on that. Are you here? Are you friendly? Who are we even dealing with? Michelle Brock. EMF photo, escape, then photo of ghost. Alright, are you here, Michelle? Are you friendly? Are you close? Are you far? Are you away? Are you in this room right now? Okay, we're kinda like in speedrun mode here. Oh, I don't really have a escape. I don't really have a hiding spot. I hate that these maps are so big. Sometimes you don't get the time to actually make sure what you have and don't have. Oh, I mean, always we have bathtub back there. I'll get these lights on. It's nice to have that light on for when you need to get through. But this is also a good hiding spot, but I guess not this time. So let's just keep that door closed. I will save looking for the cursed item and stuff at the very end. So if I need a free photo of that, I'll just save it for the end. So let's try and get in here with our high sanity. I'm really surprised at how it's staying so high compared to Grafton. It's almost like it's working against me because it's too high and the ghost doesn't do much. Michelle, are you here? You were throwing stuff in the sink. I like my dot's position, but maybe I should reconsider. It's not going down to freezing, it's 1.1. Well, let's get salt in here. Maybe we'll just get some stuff to film. Well, this is a weird day again, but this time it's because sanity is high, and we're kind of having to play off of that. So, again, and it's weird because on a medium map, like, I just kind of got straight into the game with this one. I did, find the breaker, found the cursed item too. Okay, so that's the other cursed item that could be here. I was trying to think where the summoning circle was, so that's the third item down here. Alright, I'm going to place that down. Make sure I have this on me. Let's just see if we can get lucky with this. Oh, can I please get credit for that object thrown, because I definitely saw it. Michelle, can you give us a sign? Okay. No, no, no. Yes, thank you. Okay, door moved. And fingerprints. So, UV. And of course, you do this when I'm not looking, but I still managed to get credit. And you do that when I'm not looking. If you could just do that again. Let's try and get salt. Thank you. I wanted to make up for it last time. And then, motion sensor. I really should get the photo of that footprint. Okay, already photo is done. We have the footprint. We have fingerprints galore. Okay, try and keep this here. Don't throw that at me, please. I'm gonna turn the light back on. UV is the only thing we have so far. I'm gonna put this on in here just so the whole room is covered now. Maybe I'll just angle it a little bit so it's pointing out the door, but it didn't really go out the door that much. Whatever. We have dots in here. We got photos of good stuff. Alright, so even though we don't have anything of ghost, this is all unique. Throwing that in the trash. I'm glad we have media. Like good media this time. Oh, okay, I saw that. We're gonna get a photo of you. But that's dots, so that's not mimic. It's not Goryo, because Goryo would not have shown dots in the same room. Can I get EMF? I have a photo of on the EMF already. So Banshee or Phantom? So it's, could it be a Banshee again? Oh, no ghost orbs though. Okay, let's talk to it. I was talking to you though, wasn't I? Are you here? Oops. Are you here? Are you friendly? Are you close? Are you far? What was that? Oh my god, what are those noises? Are you here? Are you... It seems like it. I gotta be careful with the dots. Moving the dots actually got me the dots photo. Let me just look for ghost orbs again. Maybe okay. Too many wrong things here. No, I am not seeing the ghost orbs. I feel like I'm gonna miss a opportunity for the dots photo though, of course. So let's see if we can... How many more photos? Just 2. And I can still go take a photo of that summoning circle, so if I can get the dots photo here, we could be looking good. Oh, dude, that was so cool, but so terrifying. Okay, good dots photo. I'm gonna go in here, take a photo of this. I don't mind the pace of this one. This is like a speed run. Okay, so look at that. We did get a photo of the ghost somewhere in here, which I did need. Thank God, I kind of forgot about that. I was so trying to get like the media as fast as possible, I guess was my objective with this game. Almost forgot about that, but Now we just need to escape during a hunt. Would be nice to figure out. Oh, so it's not Phantom because look, I took a photo of it and it showed up. Okay, Dot's ghost. Yeah, it would have disappeared. So it has to be Banshee again. But Banshee would be what? Oh, it would be ghost orbs, but I'm not seeing ghost orbs. Let me turn off Dot since I don't need it anymore. Object thrown. And for some reason the ghost orbs are out here. Okay, it is Banshee. We still need the sounds. We still need to survive. But let me try and make quick work of this one. Did you turn off breaker? Oh my god, you're roaming out there. How did all these lights get turned off? Or are the other ones still on? Okay, good. Let's go get the sound. We'll get some sounds recorded, and then we'll get smudges as well because we gotta escape a hunt. Okay, it does look like the breaker is actually out now. So it was on the first floor this time, right? So this is a weird repeat of the first game. It's snowing, breaker's here, and it's a Banshee also in the same room, almost. Although this Banshee did... Maybe this... Did it do the same thing? Did it break the breaker? I think it did. Because all the lights went out and it didn't hunt. Either way. Get these lights back on. At least one of them. Guess I'm going to leave the light in here off. Are you still here, Michelle? Is anyone here? Well, there's my breath. I wanted to check the temperature again. I have 2 smudges. Let's get that on. Let me just check the temperature. Oh, yeah, I hear you. I'm gonna try and cover the doorway. Yeah, oh, the motion sensor kind of picked that one up. Michelle, are you here? Oh, okay. Thank you for responding. Okay, I was almost gonna look in my book, and I'm glad I didn't. So that first one was Whisper, Fire Extinguish. Still looking at all these, and they're all like 5 and only one is 10 value, but I don't care, it's worth it. Worth it because it all gets multiplied. Alright, Michelle, all you have to do is one more thing. Just talk to me one more time. And then I will light the summoning circle. Maybe we'll just go crazy and light the summoning circle and survive from that, because it's been a while since I've used the summoning circle. So, you know, even though I died last time, we did, I think I mentioned it, we upgraded this, and I upgraded the paramic, which I've not used. So I spent some of that money, but I've noticed that dying, like, I'm not losing that much money dying. So that's just, again, I kind of mentioned how, like, you can have a whole thing of tier 3 items, but you don't lose any more money, so it doesn't feel like you're losing that much. Hello. Hey. That was good, wasn't it? Ghost event. Well, there's some high value stuff there. Kind of Dot's photo, that's 10. Okay, only thing left is escape. Can you calm down, please? Well, I have 2 smudges. I don't have to take a photo of the ghost. Man, see, I gotta get back into this game. We had a summoning circle, and all I had to do was use a summoning circle for the photo of the ghost. Okay. All we have left to do now is escape during a hunt. So, I guess what better way to do that than to just go for it, other than the fact that you're turning off stuff. We gotta get the breaker on. I'm not gonna do this in the dark. Let me just walk over here. I don't know what my sanity is. I don't think we're about to get hunted unless the Banshee wants to follow me over here. I don't know why this Banshee wants to turn off the breaker. So, once again, I'm going to... I mean, I could go in here. Oh, no, I can't. I don't want to have to deal with that. Get this light on. I'm going to just run upstairs. I have 2 smudges, so if I need to use the second one, I can. Alright. I guess it's go time. Never mind! Why are we doing this? Okay, if we're gonna use the summoning circle, I guess I have to do this right. We have to have a lot of sanity. I just remembered. Again, I gotta remember how to play this game. Let me go take sanity, and then we're gonna do this. And hopefully this ghost doesn't try and kill me in the process, because I know you need to have a lot of sanity to do this. And hell, the ghost is gonna hunt on its own at some point. But I'm just gonna take all full sanity, and I want to use the summoning circle, because it's been a while since I've used it. So, alright, this was a weird one. We had full speed. It was basically the same as the first game, but it's also the same as the second game, because we had high sanity, but now sanity was really low. Still got my smudge. I don't have to take a photo. This room does have 2 lights. Alright, so this should look really good then. Alright, here's the plan. I'm going to light all these, and I'm going to have to smudge to escape, so I need to make sure I actually escape this hunt. Here goes nothing. I hear you over there doing something, so I'm about to drag you over here. Alright, hello. Oh, I still have my lamp. My thing on. Oh my god, okay. It turned the light out in the room. Is that... I don't really remember it doing that. Let me make sure we can escape here. Oh boy. So... I don't know, maybe she can see me. Here we go. This is gonna be a really long hunt. I hope she didn't see me. Let's go in here. Okay, so that's... I don't know if I've ever noticed that, but the light went out in the room of the summoning circle. So that could be like a very intentional thing. So yeah, it kind of screws you, because if you light the summoning circle, it goes dark. But that was a really weird... It's been a while since I've used the summoning circle, so I'm just happy I didn't even die to it. Yeah, you're still going. Surprised you haven't come up here, though. This hunt might take a while. Okay, if I hear anything, I should just stay here. This is just a banshee, though. So she shouldn't really hunt. Wow, same thing happened. The hunt ended when she was going up there. Alright, let's just get out of here. We had some good games on Bleasdale here, so I feel like in order to really experience a map, you're going to have to spend a lot more time here. But this was a good experience at Bleasdale. We were reminded of the bathtub up there. These were some good games, even though it could have been 3 really good games if I didn't let the demon actually kill me at the end on the other one. But there, we escaped. We got the experience of using the summoning circle again. It's a banshee again. So there was Bleasdale, our first medium map. So I don't remember what I had down for the next map, but I do have it scheduled. So we are going to be going to another medium map after this one. But first, let's head back to the stat screen and see how we did. Yeah, no, we had a good time at Bleasdale here. We had a full board here, 3 games in a row, just one of which I kind of overstayed my welcome. But yeah, we had 2,000 games, and even that one game where we died wasn't really that big of a loss. 1 ability, 84 interactions, 1 hunt, only 4 events. Game. So, want to look. Okay. I don't remember what I was going to look at. Well, either way, it's something else I do want to look at, though. While I'm here, oh my god, I do not know how this menu works. But something I guess I want to mention real quick, because I haven't mentioned it yet, I hate this menu system, is this. So, the farmhouse field work. So is this for both? Farmhouse, okay, it is for both. Interesting. So that's something we should be kind of working towards. I have 12 of 50 already. Paranormal entities have open world in the farmlands. Okay. So there's an in-game thing you can go for with the farmhouses. So that is fitting to look at for Bleasdale. I didn't know if that was just going to be for Grafton or for both, but I noticed this here the other day when I was playing. Alright, so like I said, I had it scheduled out. I'm not sure what next medium map we're going to play, but next time we're going to be delving into the next medium map. So if you're still here, thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.